Hey, Shabash. Namaste. Namaste, doston. Kia hal hai? Hey, Pahadi David. Shabash. Can everybody hear me? Please, can you hear me? Yes or no? Yes? Uh-oh. 1 minute. Yo. Ay, Shabash. Wow, 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 wow. What a surprise, eh? What a surprise. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Please tell me yes or no. Oh. Oh, good. Namaste, everybody. Namaste. Welcome. A small technical problem with the orientation. Yeah, now it's okay. Good, good, good. Thank you. Somebody, please tell me, how's the connectivity tonight? Out of 10, how is audio? Out of 10, how is visibility? Please tell me now. Yes? Thank you. Wow. Yeah, I changed my mind about. I changed my mind. I was feeling a little bit bored, and I thought, let's have another one. Let's have another one. Yes. No, I'm fine. I'm healthy. Thanks, Himendra. Himendra, namaste. Thanks for coming tonight. Anupama, namaste again. Thanks for coming. You're very consistent. You're very, very consistent. Just like climate change. No. Seriously, you are. You are. Yes. Climate change in its own way is consistent. Yes. It's consistent in its inconsistency. Wow. Sudai, namaste. Thanks for coming back, Sudai. No, I'm healthy. I'm fine. Thanks. No problems. I was feeling a little bit bored, earlier tonight. So I thought, let's have another live stream. Why not? Why not, eh? Himendra, thank you for coming. Himendra, namaste. Ram Ram Ji Ki. Shabash, shabash. Wandering soul. Wandering soul. Other people make the same mistake. Yes. Today I was feeling a little bit bored about 9 o'clock. So I changed my plans. Xavier, thank you. No, everything's fine, thanks. Sab ठीक ठाक है कोई दिक्कत नहीं है कोई शिकायत नहीं है यहाँ Neha Guruja. Neha Guruja. Namaste, Neha. Where are you from? आप कैसे हो? सब ठीक ठाक है? आपका लोकेशन का नाम, आपका शहर का नाम कौन सा है? बताइए, Neha ji. And is it your first time on our live stream tonight, maybe? Yes? Anthony Hegurge. Anthony Hegurge. Anthony, Indian greeting to you. Namaste. This is secret. Ooh, well, ooh. Late night show live with David. Yeah, wow. Anything can happen tonight, anything. Now, if I leave you for half a minute, I'm just scrolling up and down, for idiotic messages, stupid messages. Hello, Ajay Kamboj. Ajay Kamboj, how are you? Just looking for stupid messages, idiotic messages, and sometimes downright abusive messages. How are you, Ajay? Goodbye. Ah, Shiv Pyramid, thanks for coming back. Hello, teen. Teen Guna Lagan. Hey, Baba. Hey, hey, Bapri Bab. Hey, Mera Mora Shara. Hey, wah, wah, wah. Mango Bawa. Lots of loves and pillows. Thank you. Your lovely messages as usual, Mango. Mango, Mango, go Mango. Um, and juicy fruit. Wow. Ek minutes fruity. Rukjai, huh? Anthony Hegurge. Uh, it's now, thanks for coming, Anthony. And is it your first time on our live stream? It's just the very last period now of the winter season. It's not cold like it was 1 or 2 months before, but still at 6,000 feet here. Um, Here it's 6,000 feet here in the Uttarakhandi Himalayas. We need some protection at night time, you know? Gaurav Gwenka, thank you, Gaurav. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back. Good, good, good. Thank you, Gaurav. Have you been busy or something like that? Good, good, good. Paharase, namaste to you. Is it your first time on our live stream? David, you look like Hanari Remjay. Hanari Remjay. Which football team does Hanari Remjay play for? I'm not sure, Pahari say. Thank you. Thanks, Anthony. Yes, yes. 76 years young, 76 years young. Na dum, na rum. Abtuk. Mango Bawa. Yes, I have sometimes seen the Himalayan Tar when I used to live right under the Himalayas in Supi Bageshwar district. I occasionally saw that there, yes. Thank you, Gaurav. Thanks for your nice message. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Anthony, who is Hanari Remjay? Hanari Remjay. I don't know the name. Ah, Sumiti Mishra. Thank you, Sumit. Thank you, Sumit, for coming tonight. We're having a little later start tonight. Um, Normally it's my night off, Friday night, night off from streaming, but I felt like a change, and I feel like anything can happen tonight. Anything can happen tonight. And please remember, everybody, we talk on all subjects on this live stream, all subjects. No subjects are sacred. No subjects are sacred. Isme koi pavitra subject nahi hai. Okay? But sometimes we must be careful with our language. Yes, that's right. Yes, Sumit, who is Pahadi David? Anglo-Australian, Anglo-Australian, and I'm streaming from Korsani in Uttarakhand state, central Himalayas, northern India. And I've spent half of my lifetime in the Nepali and Indian Himalayas. So I call myself Pahari David, Mountain David. Just excuse me, I'm just scrolling for 1 minute looking for some inappropriate messages, um, um, strange messages, and outright abusive messages. More and more are coming every night, abusive messages. So possibly the live stream is becoming a little bit more interesting now. Possibly the live stream is becoming a little bit more successful. Now, I see Pahara say. Henry Remjay was the Kumani commissioner in the British era. The British era, not British era. Believe me, era means mistake. So you must say a British era. Time, period, yug, yeah? Oh, thank you, CJ. I'm having a late coffee tonight. Late coffee. Black coffee with masala. Hey, it helps me sleep. Iske baad main kumbhakaran jaisa so jaunga, huh? Coffee peene ke baad, 12 baje baad, pahari kumbhakaran jaisa so jaunga. Now, Shiv Pyramid, yes, I've met plenty of Himalayan sadhus in my experience here. Plenty. Generally, very gentle people, knowledgeable, um, vegetarians. Yes, yeah, interesting human beings, interesting. Wandering soul, yeah, that Himalayan bottled water can be expensive. It can be expensive. Yes. But good quality never comes cheap, but there is a limit to the price, yes? Oh, Shapira, no, there are plenty of Himalayan sadhus living up here. Quite often they like to live in the very, very last villages just at the feet of the Himalayan range, you know? Mungo Bawa. Yes, I enjoy stargazing now and then. Yeah, why not? Why not? I used to have some binoculars, but I don't have now, you know? CJ Singer, how are summers in this place? Um, warmer now, much warmer than before, much warmer. Ah. Pahara say, thanks for your nice comment. Thank you. I'm coming and going to the Himalayas since nearly 50 years, Pahara say. I've lived half of my life over here, coming and going. Thanks for asking me what I had to eat today. Yeah, I had some joli baat khaya, joli, pollo, masala wala masa, वो बनाने वाली उसमें 4 या 5 प्रकार डाल दिया डाला है masala और लाई की सब्जी, mountain spinach, लाई, and 5-6 mixed अनाज वाला paratha खाए है, तेल की. Big Bang 8222. Namaste, Big Bang. Indian namaste to you. Thanks for coming. Is it your first time on our live stream, Big Bang? Please tell me. Thank you. Big Bang, my home here, this is my very, very oldest home in the Himalayas. I first visited here nearly 50 years before. Korsani, not Kursani, Korsani in on the border of Almora and Bageshwar district in Uttarakhand. Kumaon region. Thanks for coming, Big Bang. Thanks for coming. Where's your location, Big Bang? And please Send plenty of messages. We talk about all subjects here, Big Bang. We even talk about sacred subjects, sacred, pavitra, not secret, but sacred, sacred. Get the difference in pronunciation there. Sacred, like sacred cows, you know. Yeah, we talk on all subjects here. Big Bang, you're from Udaipur. Yes, nice city. I've seen Udaipur many times on Google Earth app. I love Google Earth. Wow. My background, Big Bang, is I'm Anglo-Australian. Anglo-Australian. Now, Naina for life. Naina for life. Is it your first time on our live stream? Naina for life, first time. Now I did see मैंने आपका संदेश देख लिया हाँ उसको delete मत कीजिए कोई गलती नहीं है Naina for life. Naina is saying, David, which is better, weed or alcohol? Weed or alcohol, marijuana? I always tell people, I always tell younger people, Naina for life, if you never touch any smoke, if you never touch any smoke one time, you will never have the habit or possible addiction, Naina for life. If you never have any alcohol one time, you will never have any habit or addiction of alcohol. That's my reply. Keep messaging Naina for life. No mistake of yours. No mistake. Pahadi David, have you visited Chamoli district of Garadwal? Tum kubche bua bui kubchana. Aaj kia kha. I understand 20 words of Garadwali language, 20 words, yeah. Um, Pahadi many years before, I stayed 1 month in Garadwal. I stayed in Chamoli Bajar, Gopishwar Bajar, and I reached Ansoya Devi Mandir also. Big Bang, thanks for coming for the first time. This is Korsani. Now, Mango Bawa. Nice question. Bhanki Chatani. I don't understand 100% Kumani language, but I understand almost 100% of food and drink words, Mango Bawa. Yeah, I love Bhanki Chatani. I love it. I love it. CJ Singer. Thank you. CJ Singer. In Australia, to eat all foods I used to eat, but not beef, not cow meat. After I first visited the Himalayas, you know, um, all foods, and then on this current trip, yeah, I'm living here this time 23 years continuously, mostly in the Himalaya. Then about 14 years ago, CJ, I became permanent vegetarian. Yes, wandering soul. Yeah, plenty of veggies, but many places now big problems with monkeys, red monkeys, langur monkeys, and pigs coming and destroying our veggie gardens at night. What are your views, you lovely viewers? Listen to this, please. Please send me some messages now. Is the government, is the local forest system doing enough to seriously control the monkey menace, langur menace, and pig menace? Talking about destroying our crops. Is the government and the forest department doing enough or not to control this? And what is the solution to this? Asupreet. Namaste, Asupreet. Thank you. Thanks for coming back. Shakra Rakshit. Shakra Rakshit. Thanks for coming back, Rakshit. Well, now Tom Alter is up in what we call heaven, yeah, Neela Swarga. Does that place exist? But many people tell me I look like Tom Alter, or Tom Alter used to look like me. Yeah. Supreet, you smoke weed? Yeah, well, one word of advice, don't smoke too much. Smoke to feel good, but don't smoke too much because it may become an addiction. It may have negative impacts on your health, you know. Pahadi say thank you, thank you. Valerie X8. Valerie X8. Thanks for coming, Valerie. Where are you from? Namaste, namaste, Valerie. Or Ki Herin, Sub Tik Tak Chu. Tumur Atta Pataka Nam Ke Chu, Valerie Chu. Aj Ki Kahalo. Jawab Diope. Rahul Negi. Namaste, namaste, Rahul. Namaste. Or Kia Hal Hai, Sub Tik Tak Hai. आप कैसे हो सब ठीक ठाक है वहाँ का मौसम कैसा है आजकल Lion Fire Leo Lion Fire Leo Namaste Indian greeting namaste to you. You are Russo Indian, Russian Indian. That's interesting. Lion Fire, half Latino, half Indian. You seem Russo. You said Russo, Russia also. Where are you from, Lion? Please let me know, yes? Small connectivity problem. I'm holding up the selfie stick, yeah? Pony Agrawal, namaste, namaste, shabash. Wow, how are you? Is it your first time on our live stream, Agrawalji? Welcome to the live stream, yes? Shocker, no, I never met Ruskin Bond. Is he still on the planet? Is he still here? Esha Saxena. Thanks for coming back, Esha. For again, yeah. No, I'm real. If I would cut my hand a little bit in front of you, you would see some real blood coming. Lion Fire in Goa, very nice place, yeah. Rahul, well, that's the end of winter season now. The end of winter season mostly. But nighttime a little bit cold, Rahul, a little bit cold. 6,000 feet altitude, you know? Pawni Agrawal, I am so down. Your mood is not good, Pawni. What's the problem? Tell us. We talk on all subjects on this live stream. Tell us how you're feeling. Why are you down? And we'll give you some advice, please. Rudra, my background is Anglo, England, Australia, and I have lived half of my life in the Himalayas. That's why I call myself Pahadi David, you know? Nanda Kishore Sharma, Namaste, Nanda Kishore, Namaste, Nanda or Nandi, excuse, Nanda Kishore, Namaste, Nanda, or Sab Tik Tak Hai, Kia Hal Hai, Shabash. Yeah, my English ability is very good. Born in Britain, but don't tell everybody, okay? Nitish Kumar, namaste Nitish, thank you. Wandering soul. Even I make a mistake sometimes in English, yeah? Thank you, that's lovely. This live stream is an open platform to free your mind. Beautiful, thank you, thank you. This is one of my main aims on this. Lovely soul, I'll call you lovely soul, yeah? This is one of my main aims, to relax, free the mind, learn some new things. I can learn new things from you, lovely viewers, also. Talk about some social problems, you know. Oh, look, Rudra, maybe next time you'll be born in Britain. Maybe next time. Just meditate on this. And who knows what will happen, you know? Lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Ankit. Hello, Tom. मैं Tom उल्टा नहीं हूँ, लेकिन यदि कोई बॉलीवुड वाला एक प्रमोशन करेगा कि Tom उल्टा जी की जिंदगी की बारी में फिल्म बन जाएगी, मैं रहूँगा. Huh? Nitish Kumar, thank you, lovely. Mental peace in this live stream. Beautiful, beautiful. This is very, very lovely, this message. Very lovely, yeah. Some people say they like to hear my voice. It's relaxed. And one person told me, David, you have a very organic voice. Organic, wow. Oh, I see. Our new live streamer is saying Lion, Fire, Leo. Half Portuguese, I see. Half Portuguese, half Indian. Of course, from Goa, I understand. Previously, the Portuguese history, Lion, yes? That's right. I see. Lam Rangkaon. I see. Are you talking about some depressive illness, Lam Rangkaon? I'm a retired nurse. Give me another message, Lamran. Are you talking about some depressive illness? I have some knowledge about that. Lovely soul. Yeah, now everybody please listen to this. Maybe in your town, village, maybe you have monkey and langur monkey and pig menace destroying the crops. I tell you what, lovely soul. Recently, I had a serious dialogue with the head forest ranger here a couple of months ago. Initially, he was very open and very communicative. When I mentioned the subject of catching monkeys, langurs and pigs, catching them, not by the old, slow, primitive system of catching them manually by nets, catching them by tranquilizer dart in a gun, a special gun designed to shoot out tranquilizer darts. It doesn't kill them, it doesn't hurt them, it just tranquilizes them. If they pick the male langur monkeys, male monkeys and male pigs, it's better, and they sterilize them. They do an animal vasectomy. Huh? That stops that animal reproducing again. This is the only answer. Now, when I mentioned that to our lovely forest ranger 2 months ago, he's a young guy, he was very surprised to hear that this tranquilizing dart and animal vasectomy to stop these animals reproducing again. Very surprised to hear about that. So, anyhow, some states in India have been doing this, and in Japan also other countries. This is the only answer. You don't catch these animals who are destroying our crops manually with nets. That can take forever. You tranquilize them. Hopefully you can identify from some distance the male ones, tranquilize them, take them to the nearest animal center. You do the vasectomy on them, nasbandi, sterilization, give them some rabies shots and let them go free. What do you people think about that? Now, Lam Rankaun, you're saying this state government is taking inspiration from Himachal Pradesh. What is HP state doing on this? Yes, lovely soul, the local people must get involved. Oof, ooh, And there's the problem of the big C subject here, the big C. Anything? I've spoken about corruption many, many times before. All right, now, uh, आपका संदेश को जवाब दूंगा, जरूर दूंगा. मेरा अपना कसम, मेरा अपना कसम. ये नया कसम है, नया प्रकार. जरूर आपका संदेश को जवाब दूंगा. केवल 5 या 10 मिनट दीजिए, रुक जाइए. I will answer your message in 5 or 10 minutes. Um, um, tonight there are many messages on the screen, okay? All right. Rudra, David, do you like India? Oh, just give me 5 minutes. I'll give you an honest answer. All right, Rudra? Positive and negative. Nitish Kumar, Shah Rukh Khan, Jindabad. Wow. Hey, 76 years young. Hey? Na dum na rum. Shah Rukh Khan, great, great human being. Thanks, Rudra. Thanks for your positive messages. Thank you. Ankit, will I remove my head cap? I'll think about that, yeah? Ah. Now, Rudra says, I wish I was born in Britain. I wish I had been born. Yeah, I wish I had been born in Britain. Maybe next lifetime you can reach there, Rudra, maybe. No society is perfect. No society, no culture is perfect. Um, Mohammed Saad, salam, namaskar. Mohammed, is this your first time on my live stream? First time? Let me know, please. Thank you. Mohammed Saad, what's Breaking Bad? Breaking Bad, is that there's some grandpa on Breaking Bad? No, not me, not me. Is that a program or something, is it? CJ Singer, David, have you heard about your move? Which move is that? Which move is that? Ankit wants me to take my headwear off. All right, just for 1 minute. It's a little bit cold, yeah? Okay? Yeah. Wow. Oh. Bapri Bab. Hey? Mera kanga kaha hai? Now you have seen my hair. It's the color of snow, yes? Now, Rudra, David, do you like India? Yes and no. Yes and no. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. We try to be honest on this live stream. Do you like India, David? Don't be upset, anybody, if I give a very honest answer. India for me is India for me overall is 70% very, very good and 30% the opposite. You Indians, you actual Indians know the true situation of your country and culture. So for me, India is 70% very, very good, very positive, and 30% the opposite. Yakuza, namaste, Yakuza. Thanks for coming back. When I was a young man, I was very, very handsome. Very, and this is not an ego thing. I was quite handsome. Mango, mango, mango. David, things have changed so much with express trains, expressways, and even airplanes. Back in your teenage years, how long did it take to travel, say, 200 kilometers? Do you feel traveler is quick? Oh, definitely, definitely. Most of all, trains, express trains, and like super fast trains and jets. Oh, yes. Han Lee. Han Lee, Indian greeting to you, namaste. Where are you from, Han Lee? This is Mountain David from the Himalayas, from northern India. Is it your first time on the live stream, Han Lee, or second time? My background, Han Lee, is Anglo-Australian, and I've lived a total of half of my lifetime in the Himalayas. Rajiv Bhakti. Rajiv Bhakt. Namaste, Rajiv. Thank you. Ruskin Bond is still on the planet. Good, good, good news. Good. Rajiv Bhakt. Is it your first time on our live stream? Please let me know, yes? Now, so far tonight, no bad messages, no messages of abuse. Recently, every night, we've been getting 3 or 4 abusive messages from interesting human beings. But so far tonight, there's no abuse. Oh, I see. Well, Nitish, you just heard my story of my background, yes. AC 456. AC 456. Namaste, welcome to our live stream, AC. Is this your first time on our live stream? David, have you met any old Himalayan yogis? Yes, yes, I've met some. And some were original, authentic yogis. They were, some of them, yeah. Chanakya, I'm fine. Thanks for coming back, Chanakya. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bite-sized journey. Thanks for coming to our live stream the first time. This is Korsani in the Indian Himalayas, Uttarakhand state. After 2 minutes, I'll answer your question. Yes. Pat McClenahan. Thank you, Patricia from Queensland, Australia. Unusually tonight, I was feeling a little bit bored, Pat, a little bit bored. So I thought, let's have an extra live stream tonight. AK-456, all right, David, tell something unique and surprising that I learned. One yogi told me something very, very interesting. And he always used to repeat this. He used to say, um, David, the matter of life and existence is very, very simple. But some people have made existence very, very complicated. Yeah, I'll never forget that. AK 456. This yogi said, and he used to repeat every day in English, Hindi, Kumaoni, Nepali, he used to, David, the matter, the subject of life and existence is very, very simple. But these days, some mankind have made existence very, very complicated. And I never forgot that, you know. Thank you for your reply, AK. Nitish Kumar. Arey, Nitish Kumar. वो लालू या पुराना दुश्मन है? लालू काका का पुराना दुश्मन हो? AK, have they met any aliens? Look, I can't say for sure, but knowledgeable people, AK, sometimes mention the subject of aliens. Listen to this, everybody. There are millions and billions of planets in creation, right? Is it possible that creation, supreme power, created just one planet where there is life? Is it possible that just one planet has life? Planet Earth? I can't believe it. Now, chakra, Rakshit, chakra. My passion is linguistics. I'm only an amateur. I'm a learning student every day about linguistics, not just to learn good Hindi, not just to learn good Kumani language or whatever, but the background of languages, Rakshit, the background of languages. Give me 5 minutes and I'll give you an interesting answer, Rakshit Chakra. Please don't go away. 5 minutes only, okay? Now, Nitish Kumar from Bihar. Oh, Nitish, isko suniye. Top talk. समोसों में आलू रहेगा मैं भी रहूंगा बिहार में हैं अरे तब तक समोसा में आलू रहेगा मैं भी रहूंगा विश्वास करो विश्वास जरूर रहूंगा कोई शक नहीं है हैं उसका नाम क्या है उसका बाप का नाम क्या है शाबाश Yes, wondering soul. Yeah, every country has its own, or all countries have their own merits and demerits. Once you live there, you'll realize definitely. The big worry is, wondering soul, the big worry is when the big C word, corruption, when it becomes endemic in a culture, when corruption becomes widespread in a culture and becomes genetic DNA corruption. This is the big worry. This is the big reality. Saurabh Chandola, namaste. Thanks for coming back, Saurabh. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Darwin, Darwin, thanks for coming back. Very nice. You have been busy lately. I remember, Darwin, a few weeks ago, some of your very, very interesting messages, man. Some very, very interesting messages. What are you doing tonight? at this time, this late live stream. Anything can happen, man. Anything can happen, Darwin. Eh? Just look at Charles Darwin's life, eh? Bab. Eh? Please send some more interesting interactions, Darwin. We would all love it. Now, I'm going back to some new messages, okay? All right. Rakshit, just give me 2 minutes. Chanakya, is the expression of languages linear or circular? Linear means in a line. I don't quite understand about that. What do you mean there? Chanakya, the big C word could be the convenience. Since there is chaos and we are searching for order in chaos. Great message, Chanakya. Oh, Vasu, namaste. Thanks for coming back. Viral fever. Is it change of climate now? Is it change of climate? Something like that? I hope you recover soon. And if you've got AC, maybe turn the AC down, yes? And are you taking some paracetamol? Pankaj Kabdal. Namaste, Pankaj. Thanks for coming back. Good. Avidi Pak. Namaste. Thanks for coming back, Avidi. I remember your name. That's interesting about visits of Nagas. Well, that's a good comment, Abhinav. Like they are alien for us, maybe we are alien. Looking at both sides to it. All right, a very interesting linguistic question. Rakshit, listen to this. I'm not an expert on languages, but I have an inquiring mind. I like to look behind things. I like to look inside things. And linguistics, wow, a treasure house of knowledge. Rakshit, in my experience, I'll try and keep this short, yeah? Rakshit is saying, tell us something about the similarity between Latin and Sanskrit. Wow, it's clear. It's very, very clear, Rakshit. Sanskrit is definitely not the mother of all languages on the planet. Sanskrit had a huge influence on, you can say, local Indo-Aryan, Devanagari script, local Indo-Aryan languages in north of India, right? Going east and west also. South of the Himalayas, right? Why are there similarities between Latin and Sanskrit? Why are there similarities between Sanskrit and Latin and German and French and English and Slavic languages and Celtic languages and Greek languages? Because definitely proved, no doubt about it, Sanskrit is not the mother of all languages. Sanskrit had two parents. One was called Sumerian language. Sumeria, huh? Sumeru Parbat, Aap Hindu log ke liye Sumeru Parbat. And the other parent of Sanskrit was called primitive or very old, undeveloped Aryan language. That was the second parent of Sanskrit. Firstly Sumerian, and now in Iran and Iraq. Old culture, very old civilization it was. And the other parent is called, it's got two names. One is called primitive Aryan because thousands of years ago the primitive Aryan language was not developed fully. And the other equal name of Aryan language is called Proto Original Indo-European language. Yeah, no doubt about it. This is why many words, when you say cognate means words in different languages which have similar sound, came from the same source, and have similar or same meanings. And that explains why many words in most European languages sound are related to Sanskrit, because the parents, both sides, came from the same Proto-Indo-European language or Aryan language. Um, and in Sanskrit's case, also Sumerian. Yeah, you can believe me. I'm not an expert, but I know that's true, you know. Rakshit, give me some feedback, please. Rakshit, if you look, now the old protein, everybody understand this, the old Proto-Indo-European language, primitive Aryan language, never had any script. No trace of any hard copy proof has come and will not come probably. So the Proto-Indo-European language, Aryan language, has been reconstructed. It's a reconstructed, you can say, hypothetical language, reconstructed, um, using its descendant languages, using its children languages to reconstruct the original language. Um, and Rakshit, you just look on YouTube or Google, Baba, right? And you'll find several PIE, Aryan language dictionaries, and you'll get a lot of surprises, believe me. Avidipak, have I visited Vashishta cave in Rishikesh? Probably I visited that when I visited Rishikesh nearly 50 years ago. Chanakya, is levitation spiritual or physical? Oh, I'm no expert on that one, man. Um, Possibly levitation works on different levels: spiritual, physical, emotional. I don't know. I don't know. Vasu, taking paracetamol, drinking plenty of fluids for your viral fever. In hell. In hell. Thanks for coming back, in hell. In hell. Um, my background in hell is Anglo Australian, and I've lived a total of half of my life in the Himalayas. So I call myself Pahadi David, Mountain David. Thanks, Vasu. Thank you. Yes, I hope you're still enjoying our live stream, you know? Good, good, good. And Vasu, is your appetite down? I know an old idiom, old idiom, Vasu, from thousands of years before, currently. When we have a fever, eat less. When we have a fever, eat less and drink much more. And when we have a cold, sardi jukam, cold like that, eat more, eat more. Chanakya, you're asking again a specific question which I can't answer about circular interpretation. Maybe Google, Baba, and YouTube can give you some answers on that. Wandering soul, being human with great power is an extremely rare quality. most of them lose it. Yeah, I understand what you say. I understand what you say. Binod Yadu, Binod Yadu. Namaste, Binod. Is it your first time on our live stream? Let me know. Binod Yadu. What happens after death, David Uncle? I have no direct experience of this. Um, it's a real mystery. But Binod, especially these days, there is a megaton of information on YouTube and Google Baba by people who say they returned from death. They were dying, but didn't go through the dying process and returned to life. Some of them talk very passionately about it. Vasu. That's right, Mesopotamia, the first written documented language, definitely, so far, and one of the very oldest civilizations, one of the very, very oldest for sure. But it's controversial, everybody, whether the very, very first civilizations, meaning where humanity lived together in a town with some sort of social order, water supply, defense, whether that first civilization was Mesopotamia, Sumeria, or was it in Central America? Was it in China? Was it in Egypt? Was it in Europe? Anatolia, Turkey. We may never know the full answer. Yes, Chakra, Rakshid, definitely. I know that much. I can talk with full confidence with what I've said, and that this misunderstanding, misconception, sometimes, maaf kijiye yadi meri koi galti hai, false propaganda, blatant, open, false propaganda that Sanskrit is the mother of all languages on the planet. Definitely not true. Definitely not true. But Sanskrit is a very, very great, very old language. Perfect, perfect in its construction. Look at the Devanagari Lipi script. Perfectly constructed. And furthermore, Rakshit, I'm a small expert, not now, but in the past, I was a small expert in teaching English with Devanagari Lipi. In fact, you lovely viewers, within a week, I'll be preparing for my Pahadi David YouTube channel. I'll have all prepared within 7 or 8 days. For many people, a new system, a unique system for many people, aimed at Devanagari language speakers to learn English, okay? Especially the difficult and irregular vowel system, A, E, I, O, U, has many, many sounds, many strange spellings in English, and especially aimed at you Indo-Aryan Devanagari script speakers like Hindi, Sanskrit, Pahari, Marathi, Gujarati, Bengali. Huh? Mm-hmm. Oh, Chanakya, very nice. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Look, look, look. There are hundreds and thousands of examples, Chanakya, hundreds and thousands of examples. The more you look into it, the more you would be surprised. I can only say, Chanakya and Rakshit, go directly to the source of, again, PIE. Go directly to the source. There are available several excellent apps on Google and YouTube. PIE, Proto-Indo-European language, also known as, AKA, also known as Aryan language, which was one Well, in the case of Sanskrit, was the one of the two parents. Proto-Indo-European Aryan language was basically the sole parent. Can I say so? The only parent? We're talking linguistics of most European languages. You know, go to the source. You'll be incredibly surprised. Go to the source of these hypothetical, reconstructed Indo-European Aryan words. Chanakya, no, no, no. No, 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 Chanakya. I've explained already, English is not a child of Sanskrit. English is not a child of Sanskrit. Sanskrit and English and French, Latin, German, Slavic, Celtic languages, Russian, Greek, Rome, were direct children, direct descendants of the source language called Indo-European Aryan language. Believe me, believe me. Shiv Prankra, Shiva, Namaste Shiva. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back. I started traveling, simply traveling, when I was 11 from England out to Australia. I started traveling more seriously when I was 23 from Australia. At 23, I finished 2 nursing courses and then I started traveling. What time is it now? Let's have a look. 11. 1 hour has passed very, very quickly. Nobi, thank you, Nobi 555. No beef. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No beef. No cow meat. Shabash. Wah, wah, wah. Aap Sanskritik admi ho. Sanskritik admi ho. Wow. But in the end, it's a person's choice what we eat. Yeah, it's a person's choice. No beef is saying Baba Daru's ghost was applied. What's the subject of that? John Smith. Indian greeting, namaskar to you, John Smith. Thanks for coming back again. This is my oldest home, coming and going, in the Himalayas in northern India, Uttarakhand state. The name of this town is called Khorsani. Khorsani. Vasu. Hieroglyphics. Hieroglyphics always fascinate Vasu. It's like our modern day emoticons in chatting apps are like modern interpretations of hieroglyphics. Yeah, I can understand that. Yes, yes. Chakra, Rakshit's giving me a namaste. Thanks to you. Thanks to you. Good, good, good. Vasu is saying about languages again. Vasu is saying the Upanishads, the very old and holy Hindu scriptures, have been passed down for generations by reciting and retelling, and were not written down like a man. That's right. That's right. Yes, yes, yes. Vasu. But it's no written or recorded language. So essentially, Mesopotamian Sumerian is the original language as documented. That's right. That's right. Yes, yes, yes. Chanakya is saying Sanskrit is not about cultural superiority. Definitely not. Definitely not. Although for some people it is. Some people, the minority, who are ill-informed, not well-informed, intentionally or unintentionally, it is about cultural superiority. And of course, that's wrong, yeah? Chanakya is giving some specific points here. Greek gods' names, like the similarities between Sanskrit and Greek. Yes, that's right. There are thousands of examples, Chanakya, the more you look into it. Ah, yes, yeah. I'm familiar with that information. Yes. This is all basic stuff. This actually is basic stuff, Chanakya. Yes, Ambrosia. That's right, Ambrosia. Yes, you're correct. Oh, yes, I mean the Sanskrit script, Chanakya. Can I say one other thing? In my research, until to date, until today, Chanakya, this surprises many people. This fact, this hard copy fact, may change. It may change, but Chanakya, do you know that apparently the oldest hard copy proof of the earliest hard copy in the hand proof of Sanskrit language, pre-Devanagari, was found in Syria. Yeah, you would think, oh, Sanskrit, eh? Originally from Bharat, your Aryavata. No. So far as I understand, and there is some very accurate information now online, by real experts. There is that the earliest form of hard copy form of Sanskrit so far, in this case pre-Devanagari Lipi, has been found in Syria. Yeah. So we're getting back to that area of Sumeria and north of there, Chanakya, the original homeland of the Aryans, Caucasus Mountains, north of Iran, Caspian Sea, Black Sea. Huh? Hmm? Hmm. Yes, Bino, that was a wrong message from Mahabir, wrong message, but maybe Mahabir is still not understanding English very much. Yeah, maybe an honest mistake. Yeah, I don't take it personally. So far, no, no abusive messages tonight. Wow, the barbarians are quite. Arre, yar. No abusive messages tonight. The barbarians are quiet tonight. So far. Wow. Srinivask. Srinivask. Namaste to you, Srinivas. Thank you. Is it your first time on our live stream? Let me know, please, Srinivas. Vasu. All right, yeah, you take care, rest, and Vasu. Pranayam, oxygen recharge, yar. Oxygen recharge, yar. Hey. Oh, Chanakya, are you talking about my current message right now? The so far the oldest hard copy proof of Sanskrit? No, no, no. Please understand. Please understand, Chanakya. That was Sanskrit language. That hard copy found in Syria, the Middle East. But it's near Sumeria, right? It's generally in the area of the old Aryan homeland. That was Sanskrit. It was definitely Sanskrit. But Sanskrit has not always been written in Devanagari. Sanskrit has not always been written in Devanagari. Originally, it was written in other languages, other languages. All of this true information is on the net. Ah, Nitish Kumar, yes, yes. The word barbarian in English is a very, very interesting word. A very interesting word. Very interesting. Etymologically. Etymology means the original, the study of the origins of words. Maybe in Hindi you can say Shabdon Shabdon ki mool, yeah, something like that, yeah? Very interesting, Nitish Kumar. Very, very interesting subject. Please stay, Nitish Kumar, and we'll come back to that in 5 minutes, okay? Oops, say hi. Thank you. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back, Upsaya. And please stay with this live stream. Um, no, I don't have any children, Upsaya. In my knowledge, I don't have any kids. I never got married, and that was my own personal choice because when I was a young boy, I wanted to be a traveler, and the serious traveler cannot carry maaf kijiye yadi meri koi galti hai. The serious traveler cannot carry too much bag and baggage, too much luggage. Okay, it's just impossible to be a serious traveler and have a family. It's just impossible, you see, yeah. Nitesh, please wait 5 minutes, yeah? Abhishek Srivastava. Abhishek Srivastava. Namaste, Abhishek. Thanks for coming from the first time here. First time to my live stream. Thank you. Thank you. Um, uh, please, everybody, tap 2 times on the screen. Please, please. It helps this channel very much just to touch the screen 2 times, yes? Like, subscribe, yes? Acha upsaya. शाबाश आपके साथ क्या क्या बोल सकता है हिंदी में क्या बात है कोई बात है शाबाश बताइए उपसे हाजी वो आपका अत्ता पत्ता का नाम क्या है बताइए क्या आपकी शादी हो गई या अब तक बिना शादी वाला या वाली हो या और भी आपका अत्ता पत्ता का नाम कौन सा है बताइए Nitesh Kumar is saying, David, how come you have so many views? Are you talking about views on live stream or views on life? Opinions. Are you meaning I have so many opinions or I have so many views on live stream? Please be clear, yeah? Turner, thank you for coming back, Turner. Yeah, Messi is a humble boy. He is a humble boy. Cristiano Ronaldo maybe not so humble, but in my experience, Cristiano Ronaldo is also a great, super great soccer player. Super great, super great. Messi and Ronaldo equal, equal. Um, Sometimes Ronaldo seems to be arrogant. You know, arrogant? Arrogant. No, no. He's just being himself. Great human beings, Messi and Ronaldo. Yes, well, it's getting interesting when we start to talk about my passion, languages. Now, Nitesh Kumar, Aryan. Yeah, in older, we're talking in English. So in older English, people used to say barbarian. The word barbarian has many equivalents in many languages, okay? I think in Hindi or Sanskrit they say malecha, a person, literally a person who loves to live in filth or ignorance, yeah? Malecha in refined Hindi or Sanskrit, malecha, mel itcha, a person who loves to live in their own permanent filth and permanent ignorance, yeah? Lack of knowledge on one particular subject, yeah? Um, Commonly, English dictionaries will explain barbarian as coming, meaning red beard. Maybe some character in European history, his name was Barbarossa, red beard, but that's a mistake. And this is a very interesting word, barbarian. Nitish, obviously you speak Hindi. Listen to this. I have this information from a top linguistics expert now in heaven, the Kumaoni gentleman from Korsani originally, um, Yamuna Dutt Vaishnav, who said that Sanskrit had huge influence from Sumerian, Chanakya, and that Sanskrit had huge influence equally from Indo-European Aryan language. And he said, David, look at this. Barbarian. Aryan means it was a very advanced culture. Aryan means noble or cultured, Aryan, right? And bar means not or outside of. And listen to this, there's more. He said this was his proof because he understood 12 or 14 languages, Vaishnavji. Aryan means cultured or noble. In those days, they were a cultured people. They invented the wheel, the Aryans, right? Apparently. And barbarian means outside of Aryan, not Aryan, because look at Nepali words, Hindi, Kumaoni, and Sanskrit and Sumerian words for the word outside of or not. Bahar in Hindi, Bahar means outside. In Nepali, I think outside means Baira, Bahar, Baira. And maybe in Kumaoni, Bar, also Bar means outside of. And Sumerian, certainly in Sumerian, the word for outside of or not is bar, B-A-R. So barbarian means outside of Aryan, not cultured. Very, very interesting word. Very interesting word. If you want proof, just look at the works of the great linguistic experts through Google Barber and YouTube. A top expert, still living, I don't know, but a top expert on Indo-European Aryan language is or was the Russian. His name was Podgorny or something. Podgorny, 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 more or less. Podgorny was a top expert on old Aryan Indo-European language. Ah, very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Some beautiful messages coming. Thank you, Chanakya. So in Hindi, perhaps in commonly understood Hindi, barbarian means Barbarata. That's interesting, Barbarata. Thank you. Nirman. Acha. I hear educated people telling me that Malecha also can mean barbarian, but maybe Malecha has a more specific meaning. Chanakya, Mel Icha, wanting to live in your own filth. This applies to people who just don't bath regularly, yeah? People who just live on a very low level of self-respect, respecting others, and just don't bath very much, yeah? Now, that's right, Pursuit, absolutely right. Barbarian in other languages exists the word barbarian. The meaning of the word barbarian, Pursuit, exists in many languages. It usually means, I mean, many cultures have had bitter experiences of other people physically, violently attacking them in their own country, violently sometimes, right outside of any normal civilized behavior. So, Pursuit, the meaning of the word exists in many languages. Um, you see what I mean? All right, Nitish Kumar. Nitish is saying he's not satisfied that the Sumerian language influenced Sanskrit because Sanskrit has its origin 4,000 years of Rig Ved. But, Nitesh G, the Sumerian, Mesopotamia culture was very much alive and well. Also, 4 or 5 thousand years ago. Believe me, this is proved. It's proved by archaeology. It's proved by expert archaeology. Ah, now Sahil Lohura. Sahil Lohura. Sanskrit has been proven to be a recent language, actually. Look, very good observation, Sahil. Sanskrit is definitely not as old as Proto-Indo-European Aryan language. Definitely not as old. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Sahil. Obviously a student of this very interesting subject. Sahil is saying the old Avestan. We're talking about Persia, yeah, Parasiyastan, yeah. The old Avestan language was the proto form of Sanskrit, which was an older language. Yeah, Avestian was an old, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Oof. Nitish Kumar says, because people stole Sanskrit words over the centuries, like the word loot. I can believe that. I can believe that. A clever message, Nitesh, and I'm reading between your words too, man. Diptash Rishadar. Thanks, Diptesh, for coming to our live stream. Is it your first time? Ankit, I eat pure vegetarian diet since about 15 years. When we start talking about languages, I sometimes talk too much, so I don't mind, yeah? Yes, oh, the masala in the coffee. The coffee helps me sleep. It does, yeah. Ankit, yeah, since 15 years I've been a pure vegetarian. Um, the usual Pahari food up here, soya beans, gohot ki dal, kultiki dal, and mixed grain paratha, green vegetables, pumpkin when available, khichdi, joli, polio, hot curd, soup, and many types of beans, uh, buttermilk, bananas, ragi biscuit for breakfast, like that. Yeah. Upseha is saying Aryans were Indo-Iranian. Um, well, it's interesting, Upseha, you probably know that the name Iran, modern name for Persia, Parshistan, Iran, the modern name of Persia, uh, was created to directly reflect the Iranian people's origin, which was Aryan. They say that Iran and Aryan are the same word, just little change, that's all. Same word, same meaning, same story, yeah. Assad, Assad Jamadar. Salam or namaste again to you, Assad. Thanks for coming back. Assad means lion, is that right? Lion, Assad? I remember that because of President Assad from Syria. Yes. May he rest in peace also. Later. Yeah. But who would want to be the president of a country like Syria? Terrible, terrible problems. Oof. Now, Assad, it's impossible to give only 11 of the greatest soccer players. Impossible. Impossible. Um, I mean, if you put Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo in it, you move out other very great players. It's impossible. I always say this, Assad, and I'm passionate about soccer, yeah, I think you are, that if you want to name the first 11 of greatest soccer players, you need to name four teams. They could have two matches, right? Four teams of the great, about 44 players. Oh, Nitesh Kumar. Yes, Nitish Kumar. The word pagan, yeah, I admire your English very, very much. You're a great student, you're a nice student. Nitish Kumar. The word pagan has basically two sides. Pagan means, in my understanding, pagan means, and it's often misunderstood, pagan, look, I'll try and keep this short, Nitesh. Pagan, we're talking English, right? Pagan um, is still used by serious believers of two of the world's greatest religions who firmly believe that only their prophet and only their God is the true prophet and the true God, the name, all right, okay? Used by two of the world's major religions, the world pagan, still used pagan. Um, and those two religions firmly believe that only their prophet, Mustafa, and their God's name is the only true one. On the side, can they both be right at the same time? Impossible. Anyhow, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Eh? Unbelievers, kafirs, right? Yeah. Two big religions used that philosophy. The original meaning of pagan was like animist, as you say in your message. You say exactly in your message, Nitesh, that pagan really was originally thousands of years ago and still existing now. Look at Hinduism. Pagan worshipper of nature, directly worshipping nature, worshipping the spirits, the souls in nature, directly, directly, without any middleman, without any middleman. Hey, shabash, shabash, Nitesh Kumar. Ah, that's my understanding of it. Yeah, pagan, and also you'd know the name heathen. Now, oof, pagan and heathen, from the one side means unbeliever, nature worship, doesn't believe in God, kafir, and the other meaning means nature worshipper, worshipping directly Mother Earth, nature, spirits, the soul. That's it in my understanding. Yeah, yeah. Um, so you can see pagan can be used in a very, very bad way, a very, very bad way, and but its meaning has changed. You see, Chanakya, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, great player, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, great player. Pursuit. Chanakya, I'll come to that. Pursuit. David, do you believe in karma? I have no doubt about karma. I have no doubt. I can say very humbly, I have had personally, and I have seen in other people direct proof of karma. May I say humbly, Pursuit, I don't just believe in karma, I know karma. I don't just believe in it, I'm on a high level of that. I know karma. I know it. Ooh, ooh. Janaki, you're talking about uh, Naughty David, probably referring to in my knowledge, I have no kids. Yadi meriko igalti hai to mafke. People, they like that answer. They like it. Pursuit. David, what are you grateful for in life? I'm always grateful for still being here, still being on the planet. I'm grateful for still enjoying my life very much day to day. I'm grateful for still having basically good health, regular food, and peace and quiet. I'm very, very grateful that I live in the lovely Himalayas, not in the towns and the cities in the Himalayas, but in with a lovely, lovely mountain family. And thank you, Oops, say hi. Oops, say hi. Thank you. Yeah, I do. And that I'm very grateful for, that I can live life on my own terms. Yeah, I am lucky that I can live life on my own terms. This is what I call being positively selfish. Positively selfish. What do you really need? What do you really need? Some lovely messages are coming tonight. Janaki here. David travels light. He does. He does travel light. Let's look at some new messages. Yes, new messages. Still, it's getting late, but we have plenty of interaction. This is beautiful. Thank you. Assad, my team. Now, this will be interesting. Now, oh, Assad, have you got 10 minutes? Holy, shit. Wow. Goalkeeper, Casillas from Real Madrid, Spain. Yeah, all right now, Assad. I'm enjoying this one. All right, Casillas from Spain, Real Madrid, not Real Madrid, nothing to do with Real Madrid. Royal Madrid, right? Okay, Casillas, I respect that, but what about the very great from 70 years ago, Lev Yashin from USSR? What about Peter Schmeichel, Denmark and Manchester United? What about Buffon from Italy? What about, I'm a bit tired now, but my memory's a little bit tired at the moment, but many other great goalkeepers. What about them? What about them? Hey, some are still playing, you know. Ah, many, many, many. Paolo Maldini. Well, I would agree with Paolo Maldini without argument. The greatest, equal to the greatest left back in history, definitely. Maldini from Italy, yeah. Sergio Ramos, why not? Nesta, Roberto Carlos. Oof. Midfielders. See, these are mostly Latin backgrounds. Latin, right? Spain, Portugal, Italy. What about some Germanic, great Germanic? What about, I'll hit you with this one, Assad. What about Franz Beckenbauer? Franz Beckenbauer from Germany. Der Kaiser, the Tsar, the Emperor. What about Beckenbauer? Eh? Um, what about the original Ronaldo from Brazil? Nascimento Ronaldo from Brazil. What about him? What about George Best, Manchester United, Northern Ireland, going back many years? What about Johan Cruyff? Johan Cruyff from Netherlands, Holland. Hey, Assad? Sunye Mirabat? Oh, look, it's impossible. Impossible, impossible. We need to name not the greatest 11 ever. You need to name 5 or 7 teams. Then it's much more fair, you know. But I appreciate your, yeah, you know, like Ankit, you know, Lev Yashin. What about Peter Schmeichel? What about, I just said their names, you know, hey, hey, hey. Uh, oh, Janakia, Oliver Kahn, Germany. Oh, holy Jesus. Maradona, Maradona. Zidane. It's getting late, so my mind is a little tired. Of course, Dunga. Kaka from Brazil. Kaka from Brazil. Uh, Assad, no, you're not a little kid in front of my soccer knowledge, but I just want to make the point you need to name 5 or 7 greatest teams, and they would all be the greatest. This gives fairness to the many, many great players who have played, you know. What about the Playboy, Neymar? What about Neymar. What about Mbappe? Mbappe, not Merabap, Mbappe. Mbappe from France. Hey, Zidane. Poof. Oh, Ankit, of course, you got good knowledge. Assad, Dida, of course, Dida, Brazil. Yes, going back many, many years, Ankit. Ferenc Puskas from Hungary. Not Hungary, Hungary. Hungaria. Yeah, Real Madrid. Puskas. Di Stefano, same era. Di Stefano. You need to name 100 players, 100. There's 8 teams in that. Nitish Kumar says we Indians, we had the science of Atman, the soul. Yes, yeah. Uh, are you making a linguistic comment, Nitish, or a linguistic comment? Oh, now pursuit. Oh, pursuit. If you don't know, I respect your knowledge on languages, pursuit, and Chanakya, and 2 others. Excuse my memory at the moment. Yeah. Um, do you know about, in my humble opinion, the universe's, the greatest etymology, word source dictionary in English on the planet. Do you know what it is? I'll tell you. I mentioned this before, Pursuit and Chanakya. Do you know, you must know, please, about Etym Online. That's the name of the app. Easily you can find that. Etym, Etymonline. Etym Online is the universe's greatest etymological word source in English language, the greatest. Sometimes it has too much information for me, too much information. It will tell you where the word came from. In most cases, it is known, how it developed, which other languages it's connected with. Etym Online. Wah, wah, wah. Sumit Semwal. Namaste, Sumit. Namaste. Aap kaise ho? Sab theek thaak hai? अच्छा आपका पिताजी मसूरी का है मसूरी शाबाश नमस्ते शाबाश वाह 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 फिर कल शाम भी होगी कल शाम सैटरडे नाइट होगी हमारी लाइव स्ट्रीम क्यों नहीं होगी Sahil, thank you. Sahil Lahora, thank you, Sahil, for subscribing. And please, Sahil, please suggest to your social circle, have a look at Pahadi David's live stream. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. And sometimes anything does happen. And I hope it's interesting to you lovely people. And please always give me feedback. How can I improve the program? Um, any criticisms at all, my mind is wide open. So there's more reach for me into cyberspace to reach more people, to make it more interesting. Criticisms, I don't mind. And please, please, you lovely people, anytime you can send me to Pahadi David's, what do you call Pahadi David's YouTube channel, messaging service. You can send me messages. I will reply to every message, okay? Oh, yes, Sahil. Yes, Sahil. You're absolutely right, Sahil. You are writing it in black and white. David, you would find Brahmins wrongly asserting Sanskrit to be the very oldest. Okay, let's be honest. You would see asserting Sanskrit from the Brahmins to be the most ancient language. It facilitates their false narrative. Of course it does. Yeah, this is from unintentional wrong information or intentional wrong information. Sometimes it comes from insecurity, cultural insecurity, can you believe? A culture so old, so very, very old, and some people are still feeling insecure. Phew. Well, that's interesting, Chanakya. Very interesting, your knowledge. Chanakya is saying, David, I am quoting a scene from a movie. What is the word for war in Sanskrit? It's govisti, govisti, the desire of cows. In my own analogy, Sanskrit existed before we named our emotions. Well, this is very, very interesting. This is a new thing for me, and I'm working on this one already, Janakya. Ah, mm. Pursued. David, not to offend you. It's not easy to offend me. Offend me. No. Um, David, not to offend you, but David, can you tell me which was the first company ever to exist in the world? First company of on what in what area company? Which company? Which what subject are you talking about specifically, Pursued? Yes, Pursued. Exchange has been part of civilization from its dawn. Absolutely. it's definite that there was a lot of cultural between Sumeria and Old India, and behind that Greece, obviously, several thousand years ago, pursued, definitely. Mm. Trade, economy, language. Mm. Sahil Lohara is saying it's a nativist approach to assume Sanskrit was old when facts prove otherwise. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Sahil. Sanskrit is old, it's very old, but it's not the most ancient language. Assad. Ooh, here's a controversial question, Assad. With David, which country do you support, Israel or Palestine? Which country do you admire as a state? Give me 5 minutes and आपको पूरा जवाब दूंगा इसके बारे में. But you know my mind now, and my answer will not be a big surprise, okay? Yes, Pursuit, Sanskrit and Vedic Sanskrit are two different things. Yeah, Vedic Sanskrit used a much older script than Devanagari, yeah? What was the Vedic Sanskrit script called? What was it called? That's right. Now I'm looking at new, fresh messages, okay? Chanakya says David supports Jews. Oof, that's not correct, Chanakya. I don't support only Jews. No, that's not correct. But I like your sense of humor and your knowledge. Wow, wow, wow. And I think you're just having a little bit of fun here. But some people could misunderstand that. Some people could misunderstand that. I'll give you that answer about Israel and Palestine in 5 minutes, okay? Thanks, Nitish. Thank you. Look, thanks for your current message, but there's a huge amount of knowledge to be learned. And um, thanks, Chanakya, also. No, not peanuts. Not peanuts. No, 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 no. I learn many things from you, lovely viewers, also. Many things, you know. Yes, Nikhil. Thanks, Nikhil. Yes, in Korsani, in Kumaon region. Only North Zone. Thanks for coming tonight, Only North Zone. Is it your first time on our live stream? Thanks for coming. Where are you from, North Zone? Please tell me. Nitesh Kumar, spiritual problems? Who has spiritual problems? These days, who doesn't have spiritual problems? The world is so complicated. Only North Zone. My background is England, Australia, and I have lived half of my life coming and going in the Himalayas also. Sudeep Das, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahans. I know the name, I know the name. Chanakya, Javi, yeah, don't forget Javi. Javi, of course, from Spain. And it's interesting, Chanakya, you can check up on this. I may be wrong. My memory's not perfect, Chanakya, but linguistics, Javi. I used to speak simple Spanish. I lived in South America for 1 year. As I remember, Javi, soccer play from Spain, Javi actually means in Spanish language, can you believe? Key, Key. I have that memory, that memory of that word. Javi means in Spanish language, key. Does that sound like the Hindi word for the same meaning? Assad, he likes AC Milan more than Madrid. Oh, yes, yes, yeah. But Assad, lekin, merbat kosuniye. And I respect your love of AC Milan. I think they won the European Cup 7 times, didn't they? Same as Liverpool. But, Assad is kosuniye. Which team has won the most European club championships? Which team has won the most European UCL? Which team has won the most? And that is the planet's highest, strongest club tournament. Is it or is it not? Yeah. Which team has won 15 championships, European club championship? Real Madrid. Yeah. I love Manchester United. I love Manchester United, you know. Assad, I can't give my best team. It's impossible. Maybe come back tomorrow night and we'll talk about the 5 best left backs in history soccer, the 5 best right backs, the 5 best goalkeepers, the 5 left wing backs, the 5 right wing backs, the 5 best centre backs, the 5 best centre forward, left winger, right winger, referee. Assad, my knowledge is quite good, only because of my age. That's all. That's when you get to 76, let's see what you know about soccer. If humanity's still on the planet when you reach 76, man. Now, let's look at new messages, okay? Now, please, let's finish this live stream in 5 minutes, okay? Let's finish this live stream in 5 minutes. It's getting a bit late, okay? All right. Yes, Chanakya. Oh, Chanakya, I'm sure you would know that you would know. Now, Chanakya and Pursuit, I have a problem to find the best etymological source on Hindi and Sanskrit. Please tell me now, in your knowledge, and I can read okay Devanagari, I can understand okay. What are the best etymological references of Hindi and Sanskrit? Please tell me, would you? Assad, you like Milan because you're more obsessed with Italy. No, I can understand that. Chanakya, you used to like Arsenal, but now you don't want to watch them. I tell you what, again, they're very close to winning the EPL Championship. Which is the toughest, the strongest, and most unpredictable domestic soccer competition on the planet? We know what that is. Amazing. And everybody wants to play in the EPL, yes? Yeah, Chanaki, it may be Javi, also Javi. It's a long time since I knew my limited amount of Spanish. Nitesh Kumar. Oh, do I know Osho? Yes, great message. A lot of Vedantic stuff in that, Osho's message, a lot of Vedantic knowledge. And he was a real all-rounder, Osho, a real all-rounder. Some people have short memories, Nitesh, that originally Osho's name was Sri Rajneesh Bhagwan, remember? Sri Rajneesh Bhagwan. Wow, wow. Yeah, I think he was a philosopher, wasn't he? PhD in philosophy or something like that. Nitesh, look at the person's message. Don't look too closely at the lifestyle. Am I right? Hey? We're talking about great philosophers and yogis, and look at the message. Don't look too closely at the lifestyle. Chirag Mukul Pandey. Nice name, Chirag Mukul Pandey. Oh, Pandey Ju, namaste. Ki harin aajkal sab theek thaak chu, bhimtalma. Shabash, namaste, namaste. अच्छा तुम हल्द्वानी में हो या शाबाश वो आजकल वो भीमताल का मौसम खुश हरो ठीक छु मुनी निको हेगो दिन में घाम घाम टपो पे यार ओए पहाड़ी दुबो खाओ पे हरी शाक पाऊंगा खापा ओए गजब हरो yes Nikhil Korsani on the border of now someone's asking me a nice person Arnav, namaste. Thanks for coming back, Arnav. Now, somebody asked me 10 minutes ago, David, what do you think about Palestine? What do you think about Israel? अभी आप लोग को जवाब दूंगा, ठीक है? Pursuit says, Shri means Lord Krishna. I see. Wow. Yes, Janaki, a great message from Mr. Chandra Mohan Jain, yes, aka also known as Rajneesh, aka Osho. Yeah, an all-rounder, a really great all-rounder. Yes, Pursuit, Acharya Rajneesh. That's why I said Bhagwan Rajneesh. I said it with a little tone in my voice, which means I could never accept any human being to be called Bhagwan. Not in my book of knowledge, not in my book of knowledge can we call any human being, God. It's impossible. With due respect, yeah? Rebo, thanks, Rebo. David, you are Anglo-Indian, hey, Barbary Bob. That's beautiful. That's very nice. Thank you, Rebo. Yes, Assad. Maldini said being a goalkeeper is the easiest job in Italy. Yeah. Rebo, travel to China. Maybe next lifetime I'll go to China, Rebo. Now, Palestine and Israel. I'm very much in the middle of this one. Oh, yes, I am. Really, I am. Really, in reality, right in the middle of this Palestine and Israel conflict. Bapri bap, kya jawab dunga 2 minutes se andar. Obviously, Palestine, the Palestinians are fighting for survival. Are they fighting for survival? And equally, Israel also is fighting for survival. Israel has many enemies. We know who they are. Palestine fighting for survival. Israel fighting for survival. Very difficult situation. What's the cause of this? Fighting over land and fighting over religion. If the subject is just fighting over land, it can be a very serious, long conflict. If they're fighting just over religion, Barbary Barb, that can be a very long, bloody conflict. But when you have land and religion conflict together, Chanakya, thank you for staying tonight, Chanakya. Thank you. And everybody, please let's finish this live stream within 5 minutes, okay? It is getting late. Thank you. All right, good. What time is it? It is getting very late now. Pursuit, yes. etymology, excuse me, E-T-Y-M, etymology, cannot be certain 100% of the time. That's absolutely right. What you say is that can't be certain all of the time. But when the very greatest language experts are producing their knowledge to us, um, there is a lot of certainty in that there is a lot of certainty. But languages, as with other subjects, often new knowledge is being produced, new knowledge is coming, right? Chetan Singh, namaste Chetan Singh, आप कैसे हो? सब ठीक ठाक है? आपका अट्टा पट्टा कहाँ का हो? Priyanka Jugran. Priyanka Jugran. Namaste, Priyanka. Thanks for coming. First time to our live stream, is it maybe? Please let me know. Thank you. Pranam to you. Namaste. Thank you. Skullfire. Wow. Wow. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back to the live stream. It's getting late. Please, let's finish this live stream within 5 minutes, yes? Any last messages, please send them now quickly, yes? Ah, Rebo, no, I'm not actually Anglo-Indian. Born in Anglo-land, England, uh, and lived in Australia. And I've spent half of my life in total living in the Himalayas also. That's why I call myself Pahadi David. Any last messages, please, on any subject? Any subject? Yes, Pursuit, very, very good message that it's impossible to carbon date words. Absolutely, absolutely. It's always an open-ended subject. But I tell you what, for the amateur linguist, etymology is definitely an essential study. If we're interested in languages, and more than learning a language, speaking it, but and understanding, but the histories of words, yes. Acha Chetan Singh from Vrindavan. Vrindavan. Ah, wow, wow. All right, Asad, I'll read your last message, yes? Ah, Priyanka, yes, I live in for me, my oldest Himalayan residence, Korsani, in on the border of Almora and Bageshwar districts in Kumaon, Uttarakhand, northern India. Thanks, Pursuit. Very, very interesting, sir or madam. Very interesting your presence on this live stream. Please come back again and again when you can, Pursuit. Namaste, namaste. Thank you. Wow, wow, wow. Chanakya ji, wow. Whew. Devet. Devet. Thank you. Is it your first time on this live stream, Advet? I'll give you a short answer in 5 minutes. Okay, please stay. Pursuit. Yes, yes. Pursuit. Look, Pursuit. One thing is for sure. One thing is for sure. Our current modern languages, and even going back into Indo-European Aryan language and Sumerian, are only languages spoken in the last 12,000 years of human history. 12,000 years since the very last flood, since the very last ice age. Okay, Pursuit? And 12,000 years of recent human history is a very, very short time as against the history of the planet, about 4,000 million years old, yeah? 4 billion years old. So these languages we speak now and their root languages, Sumerian, Aryan, Proto-Indo-European, are only languages which have been around in the last 12,000 years when the last ice age finished. So we know very little, if anything, about languages which various levels of human beings spoke before 12,000 years before 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, Neanderthal and all those. Oh, yes. Oh, look, Assad is saying about Palestine and Israel, I don't think that they are suffering. I don't think that they, the Israelis, are suffering by killing 70,000 of innocents, especially kids and women. This is a terrible, terrible tragedy in front of our eyes, 24 hours a day, Assad, a terrible tragedy. Maybe there was another answer. I can't say, eh, what can I say? It's terrible. It is terrible. Um, I can't give any reasons for it. I can't give any justification for this slaughter, Assad. But let me ask you one question. Please answer this. Is it realistically possible for the Palestinians and the Jews, the Israelis, is it possible for the Israelis and the Palestinians to live in the future with even 1 inch of common border? Is it possible for Israel and the Palestinians to live side by side with even 1 inch of common border, let alone hundreds of kilometers of common border? Is it possible? All right. Yes, Assad, my answer about war surprised you. Um, Tell me more. Tell me honestly what's in your heart about it. Look, this is an extremely deep, prolonged land and religion conflict. When you have land and religion conflicts together, phew, I can't say any more because it may seem that I'm on this side or that side, and I'm not. But uh, politicians, yes. Uh, what more can we say in a short time, Assad? What can we say? Um, Let me ask you another question, Assad. Is it true that in the last 80 years, the Palestinians, the Palestinian top authorities, were offered on 4 or 5 occasions their own state of Palestine? Is it true is that true? The Palestinians were offered their own state 4 or 5 times in the last 80 years? True or false? Ah, Chanakya, awake. Yes, yeah, look, extremely difficult subject, extremely difficult conflict. There's another extremely difficult conflict very, very close to home here in South Asia, isn't there? We know what that is. Land and religion conflicts together. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Acha, Fajilat. Fajilat, salam, salam, Fajilat, namaste to you. So what I just said, that Palestinians at the top level were offered their own state 4 or 5 times in the last day. It's not true. I see. I see. Ah. Chanakya, Fajilat. Assad, what is the answer? What is the answer to this? What is the solution? Israel and Palestine. What is the solution? Opgot. Opgot. Indian Namaste, welcome to you, Opgot. Please, no more messages because we must finish in 5 minutes, okay? It's getting very late. Look, Opgot, this is just, you're just having a little look at a very serious discussion, but not so serious, actually, not too controversial. You've just been listening to it, but we do this. My live stream has been going since 3 months, and we do talk on all subjects. We do talk on all subjects without fear of God. Welcome to. Is it your first time on my live stream? First time, good. Yeah, I'm David Alexander, originally from England, lived in Australia, and I've spent half of my lifetime coming and going in the Himalayas. Now Assad is saying, yes, David, it is true that the Palestinian authorities at their top level, since 80 years until today, 4 or 5 occasions have been offered their own Palestinian state, but they refused each time. Why did they refuse? Difficult situation. Terrible, horrific, horrific. I'll say again, is it possible for Israel and Palestine, Palestinian people, Gaza, wherever it is, to coexist forever with even 1 inch of common border? Is it possible or not? That's right, Priyanka. Why did they refuse? Why did they refuse? Yes, Fajilan, I suspected that this is true, that the Palestinians were offered a part of a state, but not the whole area which was snatched from them. Yeah, I can believe that. I can believe that. I don't know all the facts, but I can believe that, Fajilat. I can believe that. Yes, I can. They were not satisfied. They felt they were cheated. You know, I can't believe that's possible. Yes. Fajilat, where are you from, please? Nobody's asking, nobody's answering my very interesting question. Can the Israelis and the Palestinians exist together in the future with a common border? Can they exist together with even 1 inch of common border? Yes or no? Fajilat, so you're from Delhi. Thank you. Thanks for answering. Good, good. Please come again. Everybody, please come again tomorrow night, yes? Oh, Assad, it is shocked. It's horrific, horrific that the superpowers are supporting this genocide. Look, a lot of it, let's be honest, what's the reason for superpowers supporting this? Some superpowers, what is it? It's the business of war. I know it should not be the case, but it's the business of war. And many, many factors feed into the business of war. Many factors feed into it. Priyanka, I don't know whose land it was originally, but I think it seems to me, in my humble knowledge, that since several thousand years before, since several thousand years before, the Jews, now called Israelis, lived more on the eastern part of that area, and the Palestinians lived on the western part since several thousand years ago. It doesn't matter who arrived first. No human actually owns permanently, no human anywhere actually owns any piece of land permanently. It all belongs to Mother Earth in the end. Lekin, but mankind has sometimes made the earth very, very complicated, right? Ah, yes, Assad, it's exactly right. They lived together for thousands of years before in history, probably peacefully much of the time. But now, if civilians want to live together, their governments would never allow this. Ah, extremely complicated. What's the answer? Yes, Fajilat from Delhi, they should be given equal rights, equal opportunities, should not be exterminated systematically. Can I Priyanka said no, David, they can't exist together. Even with 1 inch of common border they can't, and I totally agree with that. I totally agree. And this is why one side now is very horrifically carrying out slaughter. That's why. It's not a justification. That's why they're carrying out that slaughter. Is a solution, and maybe you didn't hear this before, is a solution this, that, but this is only a pipe dream, this is only in the imagination, is a solution this, and I'm serious, but it's not possible that a very rich country, developed country with a huge amount of territory, offers the Palestinians their own state to live there peacefully, their own state, their own independent state. I'm talking about countries with huge areas like Canada, um, Russia, China. Is it possible that one of those countries, this to me seems to be the only solution, and I'm serious, but I'm realistic that it may never happen, that one very big country, ton of territory, offers the Palestinians that several 100,000 square kilometers to live there peacefully. Huh? Is there any other solution? Assad, sometimes even human prayer is not enough, man. Nanda. Let's please finish the live stream in 5 or 6 minutes, yes? Um, David, how many languages do you speak? I can't give I can't give a clear answer to that because when I was younger in school, I learned some French and Latin. When I was in school, French and Latin. Early in my travels, I understood basic Spanish, Espanol from Spain. Early in my travels, I understood simple Malay, Indonesian language. Um, and now, at this time, I can understand quite well Hindi slash Urdu. Um, I can understand about 40% Kumaoni Pahari language. I understand about 35% Nepali. I understand English very, very well. And I've done some study of old Sumerian language in ABCD, studied some words of Sumerian language, Mesopotamia, and also looked at a very, very, very old root languages. Um, uh, one parent of Sanskrit, and that's called Proto-Indo-European Aryan language, and one or two others, you know. And so it just depends when I was using that language and when and where, like that, you know. Yes, yes, yes. Many sadhus and yogis have told me, David, the matter of life and existence can be very simple, but, lekin, some mankind have made life and existence very, very complicated. Mm. All right then, you lovely people. We finished on a very, very serious note. Uh, and we can pray that things will improve soon with that horrific conflict. Um, but I have learnt some things from you viewers also, you know. Sumit Nagar. Namaste, Sumit. Thanks for coming tonight. We're nearly finishing now. Please come back again tomorrow night. Yeah, same time. My actual name is David Alexander Whitstock. David Alexander. Some people here call me Dawood Sikandar. and um, I was originally born in England, lived in Australia, and I call myself Pahadi David, Mountain David, because I've lived in the Himalayas for a long time, you know. Rajay Bisht, Rajay Bisht, thanks for coming, Rajay. Namaste to you. Aap kaise ho? Acha aap chamoli ma ho, chamoli ma, Garadwala ma. I understand 20 words of Garadwali language. Listen to this, only 20 words. Namaste, Rajay, namaste. Tum kubche, bua bui kubchana. Aaj kya khani che, Rajay? Kya khani che aaj? Kanali bhujia khani che? Ande bhujia? Koda ki roti? Namaste, namaste, Rajay. I actually speak some Kumani language. CY6, you're from India. Thank you. You are from India? Sumit Nagar. If I'm not wrong, I have seen you, David, in Carrie Minati's video. I'm not familiar with Carrie Minati's video. Some people tell me I look like Tom Alter, the Anglo-Indian film actor now up in what we call heaven. Yeah? Rajav, thank you. You enjoyed that. Thank you. Thank you. Come back tomorrow night, man, please. Acha, Sai 6 is actually, your name is Subodh Kumar. Namaste, Subodh. Aap kaise ho? Sab theek thak hai? Thank you, Assad. Thank you on a very, very horrific situation. Horrific. Palestine and Israel. Thanks for your nice reply that, David, I feel happy that after this discussion, you are very clear about what is right and wrong. Yeah, Sumit Nagar. No, I'm not the person who appeared in Carrie Minati's video asking some question. Uh, and maybe the only chance, Sumit, is it possible that, because I'm a little bit popular on social media, a little bit popular, is it possible that my my something from my video was used on this Carrie Minati video or something, included on that video, perhaps. I don't know. Yes, CY6, Subodh. Israel is a very patriotic country. Israel is a very patriotic country, it is. And I believe some Palestinians also, you know. No, yes, Sumit, I don't know about this. Rajay Bist. No, I have my big meal, Rajay, my big meal of the day, between 2 and 3 every day, and vegetarian. And nighttime, I drink a lot of water, enjoy some coffee during live stream, and I have a very light snack before live stream, Rajay, of millet biscuits, millet or ragi ki biscuit, madwa biscuit. Ah, Rajay, no, I only understand 20 words of Gorodwali, believe me, believe me. I understand Kumaoni about 40%. Yes, Pratik Dongre, namaste. Let's go to sleep now. Let's go to sleep. Thank you, Assad. Tomorrow come with your team. All right. Thank you. Thank you. And Rajay, I live in Korsani on the border of Almora and Bageshwar districts. Subodh CY6. Chanakya is a very, very interesting person. Chanakya interacts very, very much on my live stream, gives some very interesting information, Chanakya, and I have learned some interesting things from Chanakya, especially about languages, culture, migration, like that, you know. Ah, Rajay, thank you. That's a beautiful compliment. I've lived here off and on since 50 years before, you know. Ah, Subodh, you're from Bihar, I see. All right, let's finish right now. Namaste to everybody, my lovely, lovely viewers. I learn many things from you. Ah, yes. All right then, and let's meet again tomorrow night. Namaste, namaste. Thank you, yes. Thank you, Assad, and you make me happy. It's a mutual arrangement. You people make me very happy also too, you know? Thank you. Good, good, good. Yeah, if you come to Korsani, I'm here until the late June. I'm here till late June, Rajay, continuously. And I hope maybe we can meet in Korsani Bajar, just 3 kilometers from my house. I don't live on the motor road. All right, Subodh, thanks very much. And let's finish right now. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you. गजब हो गया गजब हो गया नमस्ते वाह वाह फिर मिलेंगे जरूर मिलेंगे क्यों नहीं मिलेंगे हाँ वाह